All right, conditions. It's a little windy. It's a little windy, but not bad. We're going to see worse this year. That is a guarantee. 4 to 7 mile an hour winds is not that bad. Although we have kind of struggled in the wind at points here in the early stage of the season through 8 rounds. Not a lot to go off of, but hopefully we get it together eventually. Average on everything, and the current leader, Cam Young, at 8 under. We'll see if he's even finished his round yet. First round at Pebble Beach. I'm keeping my expectations low. Okay, so Cam Young's 8 under is final. He shot a 64 today, has the current solo lead. As we get into our day here at Pebble Beach, and just like last week at the Farmers at Torrey Pines, we start off with a par 4. Tricky dogleg right par 4 looks like. We haven't seen many dogleg holes as of yet. And does my player have a wood in his hand? Yes, he does. Is that really going to be the play? Maybe. Is it worth the risk this early in the tournament? Oh, God. I don't think so. Well, unfortunately, that gives us a very narrow landing area. So what we're going to do is hopefully hit a 5-wood into this wind and have it stop somewhere down there. Last thing we need is a long roll out here. We shouldn't get one. That'll just sit nicely in the fairway. Man, you get to the first tee, you want to pull out the big stick. We can't. So now a 9-iron into this wind. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough? Ball's below our feet as well, so this could get dicey. Oh, where is that headed? Nowhere good. Bunker bound to start. I just missed right the whole way there. I forgot I can't sit like this. I always fuck up shots when I sit like that. My legs crossed to my chair. Can't even see where we're trying to go here. This is way up there. We're going to have to try and blow this a little bit past. I think, hopefully, this is enough. Ooh. Ooh, please stop. Please hold. Pretty good bunker shot. Could be worse. Ooh. Okay, well, we get a good look at what these greens are going to do here early on. Well, we got it in. Save our par in what got a little bit scary. 5-foot off the tee, not what I'd love to do. And then into the bunker after the second shot. Really good bunker save there as we head into our first par 5 of the day. Over. Not super familiar with Pebble. I thought that was a creek. No, that's a bunker. That's the last bunker I want to be in. Well, we're going to try and hit this low, get a little bit of rollout, keep it under the wind. That wasn't my best shot, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, just fine. That left to right slope on the fairway, anyway, it's probably gonna... It's gonna be tough to stick it on the left side. I don't think there's really a reason as to why we would need to do that. Well, we have a chance to be putting here. If we can find a way to stick this green. 4-iron shot's looking good into the wind. If it stays on the green... It will. It's even going to take a slight right turn. And we will have a 22-footer for eagle. I don't think we have an eagle through 8 rounds on the season. Now, it's a tricky eagle that I'm not really sure what to do on. I mean, I want to get it there, so I'm going to add a little bit more power. I feel like even though it starts downhill, it does start to climb uphill, and I think that's going to slow it down. We might blow this a little bit past if we miss, but I feel like we're going to give it a look. I don't even know where to begin to aim. There we go. That is a missile. And it rolled a little bit farther past than I would have liked. Now we just gotta... It's a very similar putt to the one we made on the last hole, so let's just not fuck it up. Or we fucked it up. Okay, well, these breakers are getting me early. There should be an expiration date on charters if there isn't already. There really should. As we move into the third hole here at Pebble Beach. Nice little front pin location, but again, a very narrow entry to the green. So let's see how that goes. This tee shot is not what I like to see. We've got... Oh, boy. Now, this is slightly downhill, so I think we're going to be all right. And with the wind, I think we'll be able to clear this. We just hit an iron, by the way. Oh, that... Uh-oh. Hang on. It did hang on. Golf balls never listen. Oh, wait, was that the driving iron? No, it wasn't. I don't think I equipped the driving iron, even though I bought it after last tournament. Just hope to put this on the green somewhere. Good bit of wind going to take this ball some places. We're also going to miss right. That's not going to help matters. It's actually not going to be too bad. All right, well, we leave ourselves our best putt of the day. This doesn't look too bad at all. Just got to get it there. Come on. There we go. Well, throughout the struggles for the first two holes, we do finally go one under. I kind of forgot hole 2 was a par 5. When I missed that putt, I thought that was for par. I don't know why. We move on to hole number 4. 1 under. Long way to go here in this opening round. A lot of chances to make up some shots. So we'll try and do this as we enter yet another par 4 on our day. Driver? Oh. Into the wind, actually, I feel like we can get away with this. That should be just fine. As long as it doesn't roll out so much that it finds that bunker. We were never in danger of that. Put ourselves close here. Give ourselves a chance. See what the pin's doing. Game wants me to hit a pitch. I'd rather not. A little bit too far away for a finesse. So what I'm going to do, it's probably been one of our most consistent shots on the year, is hit a spinner. Now, wide landing area on these. You never quite know where these are going to go. Oh. How did we leave that so short? I guess it was a long one. It had a long time to spin in the air. All right. Well, lessons learned on that. Give it a little bit to get it through this, I think. A little bit less. Give it a go. Oh, line was good. The speed wasn't. We'll walk away with par on 4. Gonna get something cooking if we want to catch that clubhouse lead that's now down to 9 under from Keegan Bradley. First par 3 of the day. 189-yard fifth at Pebble Beach. I will say, having played 2K, within the last couple weeks, this game is just so much more visually appealing, I think. Weird for me to say that about an EA game. I don't think we can quite get away with clubbing down here. I don't think that's going to be a thing. Actually, yes, we can, because this is somewhat downhill. I'd rather it land short than go way long. We moved it right again. Wind held it up there forever. And we find our second bunker of the day. But we've been pretty good out of bunkers all year long, so let's hope to continue that here. Can actually probably bring this back a little ways. Well, pick shot does it again. Should be a makeable putt for our par. And it will be. In she goes. 1 under through 5. Not sure if it's just me being bad or the AI being God tier out here today. Maybe the more gettable holes are elsewhere. We're out here on Torrey Pines. This par 5, why do I remember this? Right? This is a par 5, right? I feel like there was a sponsorship challenge that was here that absolutely drove me nuts. All right. Bring driver back a little ways, actually. Hit it a bit higher. That will be just fine off the tee. And if this doesn't take a massive kick to the right, which I don't believe it did, we will have an angle, I think, hit the pin, but I'm not entirely certain if that's going to be the smartest play. Yeah, it's not great. We do have to remember that this is uphill by a good amount. So, I don't know. This is just going to get up there, I feel like, and roll out. It's not really going to have time to turn in. Let's see if I'm right. That actually probably would have been almost what I wanted had I not missed a bit right. It is indeed a par 5, so let's just flop this onto the green. Give ourselves a look. That should be just fine. It is. And we'll be able to go 2 under here. Not too much break on it. In she goes. And 2 under through 6. Feel a little bit better about the round, especially given that we definitely should have made birdie on 2. I just messed it up. Another par 3 on this Pebble Beach front side. We got a lot coming up today. Finally getting back to Quebec Nordique's franchise. Game 2 against Washington. After the Game 1 heartbreak, we took a little bit of time off inadvertently from that series. Marlins Game 2 in the NLCS against San Diego. And then Lord knows where we go from there. I want to get an Islanders season sim in as well. So, oh boy. This is a complete guess. I have no earthly idea. Wind is taking it. If that spins, Well, it's going to spin off the green. I just keep missing right. Right's the miss. Did it again. That stays on the green. We're not in a bad spot. And we're really not in a bad spot here. And I'm still probably going to putt this, but we've got a bit of work to do on it. Hopefully we're giving it enough here. Ooh. Ooh. Ah! A little short and a little left. But we gave her a go. We can find ourselves in contention here at the end of this day. I think we're going to be pretty happy with it. Just got to learn from what we've done so far today and the opportunities that we haven't taken advantage of. The par 4 8th, 416 yards. Oh, okay, I remember this one. So this is that little tabletop fairway where hitting driver off the tee is not really a thing. Game wants me to hit 5-wood. I don't even know if I want to do that. I feel like iron is going to be the play. Now, is there really a spot where I should be setting myself up? Maybe a little bit this way? Maybe a little bit that way? Still a bit of a right miss, but it's going to be just fine. Yeah, if I hit 5-wood, I don't know if that stays up there. Lord knows where we might end up. Well, this is another tricky one to get right. Into a wind, but also severely downhill. I'm going to try and hit a 5-iron there. Maybe not. Maybe a 6-iron. Give it a little extra height. How's this? Well, with that wind, it's actually about right where we aimed. Well, 5-iron was the play. Conditions are just going to be completely different tomorrow, and we're not going to be able to do anything, are we? This is going to have to... We're going to add a lot to that. Hopefully I'm not adding too much. From 38 feet out, and it lands just 10 inches short. Oh, the putter has been so close, but we have not really capitalized on it. And with 1 to play on this front side, we remain 2 under par. Par 4 9th. This has one of those landing areas, I believe, off the tee that is got a severe left to right slope, and it likes to feed down, into that area. So the best thing we can hope for... Honestly, I might want a little bit more roll out here, so let's try and hit it low. Well, the game didn't like something I did. I'm still missing right. The input's actually pretty good. With a good kick here, we'll be all right. I want to say it's just going to hug this down here. We may be off the fairway, and we are. My player's pleased with himself, and I'm not really sure why. But overall, not bad. Not a lot in terms of downhill on this one. Into a wind a little bit. Hit an 8-iron and call it good. Ooh, come on. That will be pretty good. Takes a nice kick as well. One of our better approach shots of the day. Which isn't saying much, but now we got to convert. And we do. Finishing the front side at 3 under par. Not bad. Not bad for going in completely cold. No practice here. And this is another one of those fairways that do the same thing as what we just saw. However, the left to right slope is not as exaggerated as it is on 9. But we do have a nice view of the beach out there to the right. However, another one into this wind. If we can actually aim it out left this time and not miss, we'll be all right. I don't know if the wind's taking that or what that is, but it's better than our last effort. We'll be in short grass. Have a good look at an approach. Now, see, that is a drive my player can be happy with, right? All right. Ooh. Well, we can club down into this. Might need to give it a little bit of extra power. And we do. Ooh, please. Oh, this could be really good. Oh, my goodness. That bounced within 6 inches of the cup. Oh, Lord. What a shot. And now we power in the birdie putt for 4 under. We get rewarded on that one. The way we are pin seeking this year, one of these times, I think it's possible to dunk a ball in this game. I haven't done it. But we keep hitting shots like that. Eventually, it's going to happen. Or at least something's going to bounce off the pin and fall in. Jesus. All right. Uphill tee shot. There really shouldn't be a reason to mess this up. Which, when I say something like that, is usually the cue for me to mess things up. But this is going to be just fine. Good rollout, even uphill. And it looks like it's laying fairly flat. So now we're in range for just a normal approach shot, eh? Ah, man, no. Into the wind. Can I finesse this? Ooh, I can. I feel like if we aim back here, there's no way it actually goes that far, right? Why does the game not like what I'm doing? Oh, God, that's going to be woefully short. Thankfully, because it was so short, it didn't spin as much as it otherwise would have. Ooh. Well, this doesn't do a lot, but it is uphill. Just a slight tick to the left, I think. Oh, burning that left edge. And that was the difference. I really thought that break right where the ball was sitting was going to take it a bit to the right to start out. That is not the case, and we walk away with another par, but still sitting okay. 7 holes to play in this opening round. Sitting at 4 under. Good for 17th. Feel like if we're top 20 at the end of this day, you feel pretty good. Into another par 3. If we can take advantage of one of these. However, tiny, tiny green. Feel really good about it. These par 3s are quite tricky. This one, however, I don't really know about. Is that going to be enough? Did I take enough off of it? Probably not. Try a 7-iron. Wind should take that eventually, right? Oh, yeah. Ooh, come on. Be really good. It is. About a 6-footer remaining for birdie. Well, we got the play right on that one. Putt doesn't do a lot. And we get it in for 5 under. Sitting at 10th right now. '13th at Pebble Beach, one of those sloping fairways that really kind of reminds you a lot of Torrey Pines, where we just were last week. All right. Downhill, but a massive landing area. It's tailing a bit right. I think it'll be okay. Yeah. Gonna kick hard in it. Yeah. All right. Uphill. With the wind. I'm going to give this a go. We're going to have to aim all the way out here, though, I think. That sounded funky. And that ball being above our feet didn't really do a whole lot to that. It never really... Oh, well, I see why. We just missed it right again. 21-footer for birdie. Downhill. Not much happening on it. Ooh, turn over, and we burn the right edge this time and actually blow it 6 feet past. Thankfully, we don't leave ourselves too much trouble on the way back to the hole. We did not need to make that close. We're actually playing pretty decent right now, but nearly threw it away with a mistake there. Par 5, 14th, 582 yards. Take advantage of a par 5. Get ourselves to 6 under. I feel like 6 under is a good goal, a good starting point. Now that tree is not going to give us any trouble. Do we hit a 3-wood off of this tee? I think we do. Somewhere over here. Well, the way that shot with the 3-wood kicked, gotta say that was probably the right call. If we hit driver, that same angle, we're probably rolling through the fairway. And now another 3-wood is the suggested. I'm going to club down to a 5. That's a bit right. I think it's going to be okay. Get out of that shit. And it does. Caleb, boy, do I feel you. Boy, do I feel you on that. Okay. We can get a little cheeky with a finesse shot here. Take a little bit off of it. But there is a lot of danger in that. Because... Let's see here. You just see that if this spins, we could roll all the way off this green. This is going to be a tricky one. I think we try it. I think we take a little bit off of the finesse. Or fucking blast it. I left it short on the meter and it gave me plus 1.6% power. Awesome. That's phenomenal. Alright, well, it's going to kick slightly to the right here. Please just stop. Alright. Yeah, no, I rocked like 3 different Nike hats. The black one, the white one, and then there's a blue one I think I got from sponsor challenges or something. Oh, get that in for par. Bogey free with 4 to play. But, man, did we botch that approach. That was brutal. The 15th, par 4. Tricky fairway bunker that can catch you out if you're not careful. Although I think we should be able to clear that. Could be mistaken. I don't think it should come into play. Yeah, it's going to come into play, all right. If we just aim out this way, hopefully... I mean, we haven't missed left all day, so... As we miss left, oh no. Hopefully it carries it. It's gonna. Oh, that wasn't very fun. It's not a very fun angle into this green here. But, pick the worst possible time for that miss. Well, we've got a finesse shot again. Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta spin. Oh, we are not doing very well with our finesse shots today. And now, where do we want to land this? Not there. Not there. That ball went nowhere. It's not the greatest putt in the world. This is it's gonna spit out right in it. It did. Thankfully, we made that adjustment. Otherwise, that probably's rolling well past. We stay at 5 under with 3 holes to play. A golf speed run. Par 4 and even 400 yards, and this is a tricky tee shot. Hitting driver, not always the best play, as with a lot of the par 4s here at Pebble Beach. The risk is not really worth the reward sometimes, and I think that's one of these times with a wind kind of at our back, a little left to right as well. I think we hit 3 wood here, and, I mean, I don't know about bringing it back a little ways. Try something like this and just hope that we are safe. Which, as long as we don't get a stupid kick, I think we'll be... you gotta stop once you get to the bottom of this hill, otherwise this tree could come into play. I think we're gonna be alright, 98 yards out. Yeah, we'll be able to get it over this, but the suggested shot is the finesse, which we have botched time and time again. We could also just hit a regular approach shot, but the wind is coming into play. Well, since we're blasting every finesse shot well past the pin, let's just try and bring it back a little ways. Pin high, little right. Not bad, we'll take it. Given that what we've done with the finesse all day, we'll definitely take those. I may have gone a little to the right there, and it lips out. I knew it as soon as I tried to hit it. I was just not quite on it. The opportunities are there. We know we can get to that 9 under. Just haven't done it yet. Alright, well, par 3, and I definitely wouldn't leave this short, because that looks like all rough. Out that way. Well, what's the play? It's a flat par 3, which here at Pebble is a bit hard to come by. Oh, very tough pin location, though. I mean, what's the play? We might flirt with this bunker here a little bit. Or we're going to push it right, but we'll be at least on the green. I'd much rather this be where we are than in the bunker because, I mean, even though we've hit really good bunker shots, but give ourselves a chance at a putt that doesn't do a lot until it gets to the bottom of this break here. Just a slight little adjustment to the right. Hopefully I took enough off of this. In she... No! Oh, you have got to be kidding! Did that bounce out? Come on! That didn't even lip out. That was in the hole. $18th at Pebble with that damn tree in the middle of the fairway. Oh my God. Alright, well the tree shouldn't come into play. With the wind being where it is, we should be able to just blast it over it. Or miss right, but I think we'll still be okay. Well, it actually got caught up in the tree a little bit, but it may have saved us. Alright, 5-wood on the approach? I don't think so. And I might not even hit 4-iron. With the wind, at 7 miles per hour at our back, put a 5-iron. It's hooking to the right. Alright, we're in the bunker, but this isn't a bad thing. We're in range to hit a pick shot, I think, pretty close. And we do. Par 5, yeah? Yes, it is. So, as long as we don't botch our final putt here of the day at Pebble Beach, we will finish the opening round with a bogey-free 6 under. Tied for 6th. I'll take that. A 66 here in the opening round at Pebble Beach. Was really all over the place. We left a lot out there. Especially on 2. You know, you had the par 5. We had an eagle putt on 2 and 3 putted for par. So not what you want to see. There were some missed opportunities around. Couple finesse shots we missed too long. That would have given us more birdie opportunities, but again, we were coming into this round cold, hadn't done a practice round, so things to learn from, and hopefully, now that I've played the game for the first time since Saturday, hopefully tomorrow I can kind of correct that miss. We were missing right a lot. We really couldn't hit a straight shot all day, and I don't think it was the wind that did it for the most part. I think we were just missing. Keegan Bradley, solo lead after day 1 at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. We got Vince Whaley in second. Cameron Young, who posted that 8 under before we even teed off, will sit tied for second. We got Tyler Duncan and Stuart Sink at 7 under. And then we're in this bunch tied for 6 with Keith Mitchell, Nick Taylor, Grayson Sigg, Robbie Shelton, Bill Haas, Brian Stewart, Hideki Matsuyama, which is not a name I want to see up here. If we turned AI pairings on, a good chance that Hideki would be the one that we were playing with on Sunday. We'll see how that turns out. I think I'll leave AI pairings on for when we know we're going to get somebody that's supposed to be in our group playing with us. Well, it would take a lot to not reach Sunday at this point. We would have to absolutely implode tomorrow. But here at Pebble, anything's possible, especially if we get some really windy conditions and with all the bunkers that litter these fairways, greenside, everything. It's going to be a bit dicey if the wind gets to like 10 plus miles an hour. Only touched about 7 today. And Seth Reeves also here at 600. We didn't quite get to him. Garrick Higgo back up here towards the top of the leaderboard, tied for 15th. He was really competitive at the American Express before missing the cut last week. Xander Schauffele up here as well. Watch out for him as this tournament goes along. Kurt Kitayama, who had a bad day. Anybody notable have a really bad day? Zalatoris down here at 1 over. That is a bit shocking. Tony Finau +1 after the first round. JT Poston +1. Jason Day down here at even par. Yeah, I've seen some of the videos coming out of Pebble. Austin was sending them to me yesterday, and that looked insane. I saw, Sahith Theegala hit a 3 or 4 iron from like 100 yards out. It didn't even make it. Crazy win. Something about Tony Finau hitting a driver on a sub 100-yard par 3. Scotty Scheffler down here at even par. He really just hasn't gotten it going in the early stages of this season. But, you know, after what happened at Torrey, we'll certainly take being tied for 6th after day 1. Just gotta not do what we did at Torrey and completely screw it up in rounds 2 and 4, and even though we shot well in the 3rd round at Torrey, round 3 could get us here. Every golf tournament is always just a different animal every week.